All right. I think I'm live, but let me know. It's been a minute since I've set all this stuff up. And then let me know if this is too echoey, because they're a little close together. Dustin. All right, so did you guys hear me okay? And then he's probably going to have the TV on, so let me know if I need to have him turn it down. He's on the phone with somebody right now, but if it's too loud, let me know. So anyway, I am Jackie with Jackie's Jinx Journey, where I follow a low-carb lifestyle with my high-carb family. I usually try to go live every Wednesday at 6:30, but my work schedule kind of sometimes dictates otherwise. As of right now, I do not have my 12-hour shifts. However, I just heard today that they might be coming back next week. So we will play this by ear. And apparently our cat's being a brat because he's yelling. Apologize. I was messing with the cat. I think my allergies are messed up. So yeah, work schedules are crazy. It's like DoorDash died, and now my other work's being all crazy. And I just put in 2 bids to do different jobs at my work. So hopefully one of those will go through. So we will see. All right, let's see who is here. Dustin is here, says welcome to the party. I don't know how partyful it will be because for some reason, I am tired today. Sana's here, said woo woo, Jackie is back for the time being. I really need to start at least doing 1 video a week though, because I can tell like my motivation to stay 100% has been waning a little bit since I've stopped my accountability videos, and I really need to get back on that. 22 Cute Cat is here, says hey Sana, I'm glad she's back too. I appreciate that. Dustin's asking how everyone is today. 22 Cute Cat said enjoying this awesome weather for sure. Sonnet said it has been raining here since Sunday, but so happy for it because it's been so dry here. Happy neighborhood will soon be green again. It's hard. It went from 30 degrees to 80, and I have to leave with the heat on and my seat warmer and my steering wheel warmer, and then I come home and I need the AC. It's ridiculous here in India right now. Someone said, hey, Jackie. Justin being a smart aleck. Said it sounds fine. That's good. Cindy's here. Says hi, Jackie and everyone. 22 Q said we see you. All right. Hyla is here. Says hey, everyone. Hi, Hyla. It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. It's like even sometimes like I listen in to some of the lives like on 2KK and Keto Chow and stuff, but I don't get to actually physically watch the chat because I'm usually working. Listen said, cats be like that. Especially our little Siamese. She's a troublemaker. Dustin said, I'm tired too. Just woke up a little while ago from a nap, like a 6-hour nap. That's crazy. That's how much I get maybe in a night. I think right now, like last night, I think we went to bed at like midnight, and then I get up at 4:30. At least the first alarm goes off at 4:30. Sometimes I don't roll out of bed till 5, and then I gotta leave. I try to leave by 5:15. Listen said, naps are life. Rick, when is here, said hi, folks. Great to see you back, Jackie. Thank you so much. It's great to be back. Hopefully not just for the week. 22 Cat says, I don't even have a channel like all of you, and I don't seem to have enough time to get anything done. How do you all do it? Time management. We're just learning to prioritize something over another thing. Like, I'm going to put this out in the universe because I need to do it. I'm committing to getting my butt back in the gym by Monday. So I'm trying to go at least 3 times a week for at least 25 minutes because I need to get back in the gym and I need to start tanning so I don't become a lobster. Dustin said, I like it cooler. See, I like it when it's cool enough that I can still wear a hoodie. It's my perfect weather. Dustin said, it can wait till the neighborhood pool opens to get hot. Yeah, I wish we had a neighborhood pool. That didn't happen in the country. People talking back and forth. Hyla said, I feel like that too, Jackie. It's been forever. Yeah. I know. I was finally caught up on everybody's videos, and now I feel like I'm way behind again. Hyla said, I took a nap too after taking sinus medication. I feel like I need to take them, and mine have been better than before, so I don't know if it's just this back and forth weather or what's going on. Justin said, the girl did not come over today. We were up way too late. I stayed up and worked on content until about 11 a.m. and then laid back down. I almost sent you a short to work on for me, but I think I got it done. I'll have to upload it tomorrow. It's just something stupid. Not about keto, just something stupid. Let's see. Justin said, I need to go to the gym too. Weights and saunas. See, mine is going to be a little bit of cardio, some weightlifting, and tanning. Dustin said, I thought you said you need to start canning. I'm like, what? Tuna? I would be, with as klutzy as I am, I would be afraid to can food. Let's see. I don't even know what that means. I'm so tired right now. I said, I'm always trying to catch up on videos. Yeah, it's our community, like, it's small, but it's huge at the same time. Dustin said my short today, I think, was too long, not snappy enough. Yeah, the one I have is like 15 seconds. Mike is here, so the weather is crazy in Indiana this time of year. Yeah, it seems like a little crazier than normal for some reason. It's like we didn't even have a spring. It literally went winter, summer, like that fast. See, I told you I'm tired. Crick is the country slang for creek, watering hole. So I've never said crick, ever. Joe said, joining you on the always trying to keep up at 22 QCat. I think we are all about the same age. Yeah, I think the majority is between like 30, 35-ish up to like 55-ish, I think is like our main age groups. I think that's why most of us get along pretty well. Cindy said, I try to keep my videos short for sure. Yeah, I watched your first one, I think, but I haven't seen any new ones you've posted. So, I told you, I'm tired. I could literally take a nap right now. Let's see. Dustin said, I'm 43 to the end of June. See, I'll be 30. I think I'll be 37. Beginning of June. Cindy said, okay, Jackie, now you're not old. I just said the majority. I mean, we've got probably people that are 18 all the way up to like 80. I know we've got a huge range, but I just think the majority are kind of in that smaller group. And you're only as old as you feel. Half the time, I still feel like I'm in my 20s, which is funny because somebody asked me today if I was like 25. I was like, no. And then a couple hours later, somebody's like, you remind me of my middle school teacher. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. QCat said, well, just call me grandma then, but I feel younger than I am. And see, that's exactly like, I don't know if, like, this is what I wore to work today. And I've had a couple people come up to me, like, somebody was like, how much have you lost? And then I had somebody, they're like, I don't even know who this person was. Like, and he was like asking all these questions. He's like, I saw you and you were a lot bigger. He's like, how did you lose all this weight? And he's like, because I need to lose some weight. And you know, of course, I'm like, here will be an E. But you know, nobody's gonna, everybody's like, yeah, sure, I want the results, but I don't want to do the work. But you got to pick your hard. So I'm going to turn that off and see if this is any better. Is that better or worse all night? I feel like I need like a curtain for that window, but if I go the other direction, there's going to be a gun cabinet and a bunch of bullets in the background. Let's see. Saying hi. Someone said I try to make my videos short too. That way editing is easier and uploading doesn't take forever. Yeah, I try to keep the majority of my videos somewhere between 5 and 15 minutes. That is usually my goal. I know I have a few that are longer, and of course the lives are about an hour. But you do what you can do. I mean, you can always break them up too. Just break them up in like 5-10 minute segments. And I will warn you guys now, my hair is going to be fading. It already looks weird right now because I'm going to go get it professionally colored right before the cruise. So I got to go natural for a little while. So if you hear me complaining, I'm also might be chopping my hair off, so we'll see how that goes. Because it looks short, but it's like down here. And he said, I will be 65 on May 12th. And you keep up with all the rest of us. So like I said, age is just a number. Dustin said, I'm already a grandpa. And I feel like I'm 16. I believe that. Of course, you drive like an 80-year-old. Yeah, Dustin said, humor of a 12-year-old. Yeah, and Cindy said, I feel better than I did in my 40s. Yeah, and I feel better than I did in my 20s. I'm like, I'm 36, so. Dustin said, wait, all I gotta do is eat bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and I can lose weight? Yes, you can. You've been trying to get you on it for months. But yeah, like people are like, all you eat is beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. They're like, what do I do? I'm like, you eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I'm like, it's not that freaking difficult. I don't know why people try to complicate everything. I'm like, this round, because it's my third round. Like, I have been allowing in a little more leeway. But like I said, it's my third round. My first 44-day round, 100%. My second go round, I was 99.9%. And my last meal of the last day, they ended up putting cheese on my burger, and I was like, I'm not sending it back. Wasn't going to. One, it looked amazing, and two, cheese. So this third round, I've been, like, the regular egg wraps, obviously fine, but I have been allowing the cinnamon wraps, which are very dangerous, and I may or may not eat a whole package in a sitting with about half a stick of butter. Hyla said, that's awesome, Cindy. Sana said, lots of multitasking because I'm editing while watching. I also watch YouTube videos while treadmill time or while my kids are doing home school independent work. Yeah, and depending on which, if I get one of the bids, depending on which job I get, I will have more time to physically watch on one of them versus the other, because one is running a press and all I do is do changeovers and make sure everything's running right, make sure all the parts are good. And the other job is an owner-op job, so I'm making parts for the line, so if the line goes down or I get ahead, then I can stop and do stuff. So just work it in when you can. Dustin said, yeah, our reviews, I like to make them 8 to 15 minutes or so. I want them to be long enough to get info across, but not so long they're boring, but long enough for a premiere because they are fun. Yeah, that's one thing I've never done. I've never done a premiere. Dustin said, I think I'll re-edit today's shorts video. Someone said, oh, what color are you going with, Jackie? Same. It will probably be a very bright pink or a pink and a purple mix. Hyla said, I love your review videos, Dustin. He said, thank you. Said, we're starting May 1st, so hush. Uh-huh, sure. Cat said, I appreciate short and long videos, both, just depends on how much time I have, but I appreciate all of you creators. I know it's a lot of work. Yeah, depending on where I'm at work, kind of depends on what videos I'll watch. Like, if I'm somewhere where I can at least pause a video or whatever, so I can, because I will like and at least leave a heart on every video I watch. One, because it helps me keep track, and two, because it helps the creators. So if I can do that, then I will watch some of the shorter videos or whatever. But if I'm somewhere that I can't really pay attention to the phone or just need to let it go, then I will watch longer videos. So, like Heath and Shelly's lives are 3 or 4 hours long, and then Dave Ramsey's videos are usually about 2 hours long. So, send me thanks to Hyla. Dustin said, I have a shorts dropping Friday that is like 13 seconds that outlines Triple Beanie. Cool. I don't, like, I do a short every once in a while, but this next short I'm uploading, like I said, it is not Triple Beanie. It is not keto. It's just something funny. Someone said, oh, thank you. Always great to hear this kind of feedback because it keeps us motivated, right? Dustin said, oh no, I'm calling the police, Jackie. You had cheese, right? Well, plus, I mean, for both of the Ohio meetups, I had wings, and like I said, I've had the cinnamon egg life wraps, but I'm like, if that is the worst thing I eat, like today is 101 days. If that is the worst thing I eat in 101 days, I think I'm doing pretty dang good. Cindy's asking Dustin about Triple Beanie. Bob is here, says, hello, everyone. Good evening, Bob. It's good to see you. I feel like I haven't been in your life in forever either. I feel like my time just flies. Triple beanie police. Yeah, and people get crazy on it. They're like, you're not supposed to have coffee. I'm like, even Dr. Barry says you can have coffee. You're just supposed to have one coffee experience a day. Keep it to once a day, and you don't sip on it for 5 hours. I try to limit my max 2 hours just because work sometimes gets crazy, but I really try to drink within an hour. Saying hi to Sana. Let's see. Yeah, Dustin said the plan is Chandra, myself, and my brother to do Triple B in May. I'm planning on going longer. Chandra will probably only go till June, but we'll see. I don't know. I'm hoping she likes it and she goes longer because I think she'll see a lot of benefits from it. I didn't see a ton of results the first month, but like the second and third month was amazing. I think she should do a minimum of 45 days. But that's just me. Pop said, you did something nice and I missed it. He's not nice. See? Bob said, I have my studio ready. I had to remember how to set the camera up for a live streaming. I know, I was sitting over here like messing with everything, trying to get everything set up, but I also have my camera flipped the other way, which is why I think you can see more than normal. My crafty mess over here. But I was hoping it would kill some of the echo. Let's see. This said, my brother starting is contingent on him having a fridge. He makes way too good of money to live in the house he lives. I mean, get him a $50 mini fridge. Or have him get him a $50 mini fridge. Sana said, how exciting. Can't wait to see your studio on Friday, unless you feature it before then. Just said, with Triple B&E June, there are 3 birthdays that month. Mine, Chandra, and Ardar's, and mine. But I'll be on a cruise for my birthday. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of one of those all in or nothing things. Usually, like with what I've done is probably the most lenient I've been on a challenge. So I will set guidelines beforehand. So like if I know there's going to be so many events, like with Easter, we went to a party and we didn't eat. We didn't do anything. So you just got to set your own guidelines and stick with them. Desmond said, my coffee experience is 30 ounces. I've done 32-ounce coffees, but I don't know. I feel better when I stick to about 18 ounces. So I just make 18 ounces. Dustin said, I drink it within an hour. Yeah, you can have as much as you want as long as you drink it within a time frame. Dustin said, I am dropping it for Triple B&E. If you drink it every day and you're dropping that and everything at once, just be prepared, man. Make sure you keep electrolytes on you. Bob said, I have 1 coffee a day, 1 pot in a thermos so it stays hot all day. Nice. And see, I can drink black coffee, but I just like stuff in it better. I need to go get some more because I've got a caramel macchiato coffee, but I don't know if cinnamon toast collagen or chocolate collagen would go good in or if either one of those will go good in that coffee. And I just used the last of my creme brulee, which tasted pretty good with cinnamon in it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Which one of those would be better in caramel macchiato, or should I just not even try that? Dustin said, I'm thinking of going till we leave for Disney in late October. Now, as far as that goes, what are you planning on eating in Florida? Because if you go triple B&E for 90 days and then you go to Disney and eat whatever you want, you're going to be sick. That is why we are stopping triple B&E 30 days before the cruise so we can start reintroducing, because especially if we're going to be drinking alcohol and we've been clean this long, he'll be miserable. Absolutely miserable. All right. 22 Cat said, ha, it's your triple B&E journey and you can do any way you want. So there. Yeah. And people are, like, can I add this? And I'm like, if you want to do triple B&E, the answer is, no. I mean, Joe and Rachel, like, if you're wanting to do triple B&E and you're wanting to do it truly, the answer is probably no. If you're wanting to do triple B&E and keto chow and chicken wings, I mean, it's not true triple B&E, but it's your journey. You can do whatever you want. No judgment here. I mean, a little judgment. But, I think if you're going to do it, do 45 days and do it clean. I mean, you're going to get the best results doing that, or at least a window of what your results could be. And after that, like what I did, I introduced a couple more little extra thingies and I'm doing well. I probably need to cut back on the chorizo and the wraps if I want better results. But if I'm honest, I think I'm slightly trying to sabotage myself because I haven't really had any loose skin up until now, and now I'm starting to get it because I lost so much so fast. And I think subconsciously I'm trying to sabotage that. So I really need to get back on the accountability videos, and I need to cut out the chorizo and the wraps probably to like every other week or not at all. But we'll see. I'm happy though because I'm getting my collarbones back. Keep poking them like over there. Alice said, fun. Yeah, Sana said, that's awesome if you go 6 months. Cindy said, no coffee for me. Yuck. I hated coffee. And then I worked at Meijer, I worked in the bakery, I decorated cakes and did all that stuff. Everybody drank Starbucks. And I was like, I want Starbucks too, because, Okay, so the way I got myself to drink coffee was I started with a Frappuccino. I think I got like a mocha or mocha cookie crunch, and I added like 6 shots of vanilla and some extra other stuff. And then like every couple days or once every other week or so, I would cut back a shot. And I actually did that so to the point that I could drink black coffee. Dustin said, I'm sure I can do it. I'm stubborn AF. Bob said, I changed out to a 30mm lens. It makes my face closer and the background can't be seen. Yeah, I'm sure I can zoom in on my camera. I'm just too lazy to figure it out. I need to get a computer so I can just use my GoPro. But I don't want to spend money. Well, and technically on Dave Ramsey's program, I can't spend money. So there you go. So I said you can definitely do it, especially if I went 60 days and still carnivore to this day, over 100 days in. Dustin said when you get back, we should go to Yummy Bowl. It's where I got the footage for today's short. But can you eat keto there? Because especially if it's Chinese food, like Chinese is a dangerous territory for me because my favorite foods from Chinese are lo mein and crab rangoon and the sugar biscuits. So yeah. I think my top 3 dangerous things: Chinese, Cracker Barrel, and that might be it. Those would definitely be my top 2. Cindy said, Dustin, if I can do 31 days strict triple B, no sweeteners like my Diet Pepsi, you got this. Yeah. I told him the other day, I was like, birthdays aren't an excuse. You can stay strict. Bob said, wait till you see who is scheduled for an interview for my 1-year carniversary on May 9th. And see, it's been so freaking hectic. I didn't do anything for my 1-year ketoversary for the 2.0 restart. I haven't done my 1-year result stuff. I'm like, I have all the stuff. I just need to put it together. 22 Cat said, what better birthday present for yourself than a cruise? Heck yes. Cruise and no kids. So just me and Jim and all our keto family. Well, part of our keto family. Sana said, is that the Mongolian police? Or Mongolian place, sorry. I read that wrong. Doesn't said, I'm drinking coffee out of that blue steel cup I got from you. Cool. Since Sana, I told you, I'm freaking tired. Since Chandra resells stuff, I gave her a bunch of crap that I'm like, here, it's going to Goodwill. You can see if there's anything in it you could sell. And apparently Dustin kept a bunch of the cups. I'm like, I just got to get rid of some of this stuff. You can tell a guy built our house because there is no storage space. So I said, Mr. Bob, oh wow, suspense. Suspense is best. Dustin said, yes, it is. They're opening a few locations. I hope they open one in Florida. Right, Bob said, so you're saying you like dessert more than coffee? I used to. Now I will get like a flavored coffee, and then I usually put unflavored collagen in it, but I think I did a couple orders and like you got different flavors of the collagen. So now I have flavored collagen, so I just need to use them up and then I'll go back to the unflavored. I put 3 or 4 tablespoons of butter in my coffee, 6 drops of iodine, a full dropper of mineral drops, and an egg. So everything I put in my coffee isn't flavored. So I really don't drink sweet coffees anymore. But yes, when I went to Starbucks, frappuccinos were my thing. I would get the cookie crumble or the mint when it was in season. And then on the low carb cruise, I will be drinking bourbon coffees all day. Dustin said, keto spoiler, his guest isn't me. It's not me either. Sana said, I'm wondering if it's Dr. Berry. Just said chocolate probably, it won't compete with the caramel. And that's kind of what I was thinking too. I was a little worried that cinnamon and caramel might not go together. I know cinnamon and chocolate go together because I used to make like a monkey bread with chocolate inside. It was really good. I got to keto-fy that recipe. So, but yeah, I wasn't, the caramel was what was throwing me. Dustin said, in Disney, planning on staying like 90% on plan. We have a house for almost 2 weeks, only doing the parks like 4 days. That'll be fun. And you can definitely do keto in Disney. And I mean, if you need any ideas, you can always talk to 2KK. I mean, they go all the time. Although they will tell you that it's actually cheaper to leave, go to Fogo de Chão's for lunch, and then come back. But you could definitely ask them for ideas in the park. And I think they've done a video on it. So I said, I definitely don't know how people finish Triple B&E with no reintroduction period. It's been so helpful for me to slowly reintroduce. Yep, I'm one of them people. After the 95 days, I had a bunch of, like I had keto brick, and I had pizza toppings, and I think I had wings. And there was a couple other things. And then we had, you know, all the swag bag stuff. So we had stuff out of that. For the most part, I really didn't have too many issues, but Joe said Triple B&E is supposed to be an elimination diet. You're supposed to be cutting out most of the things that you eat to see what happens when you add stuff back in, slowly add back in. Yeah. Yeah. The way to do it is the way Maitreya does it. She did her reintroduction the correct way. I did it the incorrect way. But at least I admit it. Sana said Disney has become really accommodating for dietary needs. A lot of theme parks have. Yeah, and they've got burgers and turkey legs and all that good stuff. Dustin said, James has me working on blogging. It's a rusty skill that I need to work on. The first few will be bad. Hey, I'm still learning. I'm over 100 videos in. But yeah, I gave James crap today. I was like, I heard you traded me in for Dustin. He's like, you were too busy for me. I'm like, I'm never too busy. Sana said, yes, I did it as the purpose of elimination because I had something hindering me on the keto journey, but I think it's labeled as a challenge by groups, throw some off. Yeah. Oh, that'll be cool, Bob. Yeah, if you guys, if none of you, or if any of you have not listened to Bart K, like, man's crazy, but I love him. Dustin said, every time I hear chorizo, I think of Coco. Let's see. Dustin said, I was a social coffee drinker till I quit smoking in 2010. Then I was drinking coffee every day as that replaced the smoking. It actually cost me more than smoking, but it was better for me. That's crazy. How was coffee more expensive? Oh, I guess, well, if you were going to Starbucks, that, you know, never mind. We're good. Sana said, that's an amazing guest. Love his direct explanations. No BS with him, right? Yeah. Joe said, true. You did it right. I like Radical Geek's approach for adding stuff back in. I wasn't planning to go Triple B&E, but I noticed the other day about all I'm eating is Triple B&E. Yeah. My reintroduction is definitely a do as I say, not as I do type of thing. But I'm very impatient. I was an only child for a long time. I still have those qualities. Sana said, congratulations on 13 years of smoke-free. Dustin said, one thing I wish I made more from YouTube, I want more cameras. They cost way too much, right? Yeah, I got a deal on the GoPro last cruise. That's the only reason we have the new one. Sana said, I have enjoyed carnivore because I get the variety of seafood and chicken wings, right? I tell you what, man, I was do some sketchy stuff for some sour cream. Rick one said, I did drop heavy whipping cream and saw a change within a week. Still eating yogurt, but not every day anymore, maybe 3 times a week. Justin said, did you watch my video? Not, I haven't watched any lately. I caught up on Dawn's today. I caught up on Ready Set Ketos today. And then we were, they sent our line home and I was doing RCD work for other stuff. So I just turned on Dave Ramsey and was listening to that. Bob said I spent more, but I spent it several years ago trying to get a photographer channel off the ground, or photographer channel off the ground. 22Q Cat said I ended up doing triple B&E without even realizing I was doing it. It wasn't planned at all. Sometimes that's the best. Sana said I haven't reintroduced cheeses, just butter still for me. I may reintroduce when we break from homeschooling for summer. Justin said, okay, I'm switching to my phone. I have to make a late run to the post office to drop off a package for Chandra. Got to drive to the airport location because they are still open this late. I'll be listening. That's creepy. Sana said, I'm still using my cell, but I have a GoPro that I need to finish setting up. Just remember to, if you're going to vlog on your GoPro, to turn off your fisheye unless that is something you want. Joe said it's easy to do. Bob said, I'm fantasizing about a huge cake for my 60th, but I will probably buy a bone-in ribeye. I mean, doesn't Maria Emmerich have like or no, Kelly Hogan, I think she has an Oopsie Cakes that's pretty much carnivore. You could try something like that, Bob, on top of your ribeye. Well, not physically on top, but Sana's saying to drive safe. Joe said imperfect keto or butter still. Next step is to cut out the yogurt. We'll go back to carnivore this summer. And Sana said maybe you can have Kelly Hogan's cake. I feel like I'm really behind. Sorry, guys. I get about 15 minutes to catch up. Sana said my Turkish grandmother made the best homemade yogurt, so I've never loved store-bought, so that keeps me away. Cheese, I'll definitely have to be careful about because either cheese, it was either cheese or veg. Yeah, the cheese is what's dangerous. I thought I need to try some of the goat cheeses. I've never had goat cheese. Bob said, I just can't. I've looked at the Oopsie Cake, but I'm sure it will send me on a 6-month carbapalooza. Yeah, if you think you can't handle it, it's always best to stay away. That's why people were like, you can have a cheat day. I'm like, no, I can't. Like, they don't understand. Like, my last cheat ended up in a, 18-month binge. I gained 85 pounds or something like that. Or 65. 75. I don't know. Someone said that ended up irritating me. What you're sewing on that sewing machine? Nothing. I actually need to reset all of it and sew some stuff. I need to fix some of Jim's work clothes. Although if he gets a new job, I'm not going to even worry about it. So we'll see. I bought it when we were on shutdown for the pandemic, and I haven't, like, I used to know how to do it, but I got to relearn it. Cindy said, only using my phone, no fancy equipment. That's how I am. Like, I started using my GoPro just because I think the sound's better, but Sona said, I totally get that. You deserve a tomahawk cowboy steak for your birthday. Or Wagyu beef. Just saying. Dustin said, I'm a huge Disney nerd. There are desserts in the parks I want to try and such. I really just want a Dole Whip. Ew. I hate fruit. Yeah. I'm a Disney fan. Jim has Mickey Mouse silverware. When I moved in, his silverware is Disney. So I think he had maybe. Just said I make my own yogurt. I switch between Bulgarian yogurt and the I'm not even trying to say that, from Dr. Davis. I love making my own yogurt. And that's the one thing I've never liked is yogurt. I have a weird thing about the consistency of it. Highlight said the ribeye would taste better. Sana said the Bulgarian one is very much like the one my grams made. Joe said I love the sourness. I use it for the yogurt and for the sour cream on my ground beef sometimes. That's cool. Yes, this is a sewing machine. Bob said my camera was 3K back in the day plus lens, but I was still working a truck drive then. Sana said that was my favorite. Was the Ting. And Sana said, yes, I sing a sewing machine. All right. Now that's some bucks spent. But the clarity is amazing. I mean, sometimes really, like, you can get a pretty decent Nikon for, I mean, well, you used to be able to get one for a couple $100. I haven't looked at that lately. Dustin said, I use a GoPro mostly. Bob said, check your markets. I got sirloin tip roasts for $3.99 a pound. That's a good price. So that's a great deal. Let's see. Sana said, love your videos about cheating, Mr. Bob. I definitely can't cheat. Otherwise, I'll be cheating myself of the life I deserve. Right? Ah, I caught up. Yay. But yeah, I'm kind of one of those people, like, I bounce project to project. I have vinyl and I have fabric and I have cake stuff and sewing machines and you name it, I probably have it or have dabbled in it. I made door signs for our cruise last year. I was thinking about making some new ones, but here, let me grab them. Because it makes it easier to find your room. So it says, be a little salty, high tides, and good vibes. It's all sparkly. This one says, be a little salty, best escape anyone can have. And then this one's my favorite. It has the be a little salty. This week, I don't give a shit. So that was a quick little project I did last year before a cruise. And then I thought about trying to make some for the low carb cruise this year, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time. But I've been thinking about selling all of my cake stuff. I don't know. Because you're going to see a mess, but that's all cake stuff. All of it is cake stuff. And I don't eat that stuff, so I don't really make that stuff. Let's see. Bob said they used to have a blueberry yogurt at the Ohio State Dining Hall. Really good. I had that because it was a lot better than other desserts. And see, like, my favorite dessert is actually cheesecake, and my second is brownies. But cheesecake is mostly keto anyway. You just don't eat the crust. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but Bob said she isn't looking. Her one type of comment said she isn't caught up anymore. That's mean. Oh, I look fat now. There we go. Violet said the sounds are cute. Thank you. Violet said I did my job. 3 chats. Sana said I love the signs. I love the teal color. Yeah. Teal, aqua, any of those, like, I love those colors. Joe said those are cute. Thank you. Sana said you had a lot of cake stuff. That's where a lot of my money went. Bob said that was almost 40 years ago. Sana said cheesecake can be carnivore too. Yeah. That is one thing I've never tried making. Cheesecake. I'm a little scared to try to make it. But have any of you guys ever looked up the history of graham crackers? Like why they made them or what the purpose was for? See if anybody in the chat knows. Because it's kind of crazy. Ugh. Joe said yes. Bob said yes. Mr. Graham is interesting. Isla said I perfected New York style cheesecake before changing my diet. What that figures. And Joe says, I know. But yeah, I'm like, graham crackers are literally made to kill your libido. And they knew this, which means they know that carbs and sugar are bad for you. Sana said, haha, yes, X-rated purposes. That's what we need to do on Hungry Heath After Dark. I'm talking about graham crackers. Sana said, interesting is the right description, Mr. Bob. Debating on what I want to have for dinner. I have a little bit of chorizo and ground beef left, so I might make some eggs, or I might just have bacon and eggs. I don't know. I saw bacon too. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I'm debating on if I want to try to DoorDash a little bit tomorrow night, or just go to the gym and tan and come home. Debates. Then he said, just had hard-boiled eggs. Now having keto chow ice cream for my dinner. Man, I cannot wait to have freaking keto chow. And I'm like hoping orange cream stays in stock because I want to buy 2 big bags of it. Hal said, LOL, Hungry Heath After Dark combo. Rickon said, SDAs had sanitariums to have people come in to cleanse. That's crazy. Sana said, right? Going from Jello talk to graham cracker talk, right? Bob said, I had a 2.3 pound chuck roast. Man, I wish I could eat that much. Seriously. Like, I am so jealous of people that can eat a 1.5 pounds or more of meat in a sitting. Emily was talking about eating like 5 pounds of bacon, and I'm like, I was putting bacon in a baggie and weighing it cooked, and I was like, surely this is a pound of bacon. It wasn't even 1/2 pound, and I was like, there's no way I could even eat that in a sitting. Destin said, same reason Kellogg's made cornflakes. Sana said, oxtail was tonight, but I have chuck roast planned for tomorrow. I need some oxtail. I haven't had that in a while. But Jim won't even try it. 22Q Cat said, you could tan at my house. I have a tanning bed I don't even use. I should. Like it goes. I would love to have a tanning bed. If I have room and the money, I would have one. I miss being able to tan whenever. Bob said tomorrow for me is stew meat. Yeah, nope, I can't eat that much meat at one time either. I know, I'm like, I want to go to a real Brazilian steakhouse, but I'm so worried I am not going to be able to eat enough to justify going. I went on the cruise last year, but wasn't really that impressed with it. But it was at lunchtime and they weren't really busy, so I'm trying not to hold it against them. So I'm pretty close to Fogo de Chão, and Maitreya is thinking about having a small get together when she's in town for Comic-Con. So I might try to go to that. Depends on my work schedule. Supposedly, our weekly overtime isn't starting back until July. So if that happens, I will be working probably every Friday and most Saturdays if it's normal. I shouldn't have longer days, but we should have more days, if that makes sense. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else. I really want a computer so you guys aren't like looking at my side profile. Although at least my hair looks purple. But yeah, all this might be getting chopped off. It'll be short, and I might have bangs. Bunch of you said, "Oh no, there goes your DoorDash when that happens at your job." Maybe, maybe not. It depends because I don't know. It varies. We could the way they can do overtime is mandatory longer days, which was the 12 hours. They can make mandatory weekly overtime, which they have to post by Wednesday at 4. And that can be Friday 8 hours. It could be Friday 10 hours. It could be Friday and Saturday 8 hours each. It could be Friday and Saturday 10 hours each. It could be 10 hours on Friday and 8 hours on Saturday. It could be 8, 8, and 8, which would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It could be 10, 10, and 10. It could be, so they can do any combination they want as long as they let us know by Wednesday at 4. So, Sana said, how's everything going with the meetup plans? Excited for you all. Right now we have about, with 7 of us, which I'm including me, my child, my youngest child, Jim, Dustin, Jennifer, Bob, and his wife, if they're able to make it. His wife is having health issues, so I don't know if they're going to be able to stay committed to their plans or even be able to attend. We've got about 30 people so far. We can have probably around up to 120. But we've already got everything planned out as far as what we're going to do for the like 90%. I might try to find some games or something. I know we have cornhole and stuff, so I need to go out and look and see how much open space they have, and plan some stuff. But for the most part, it's all planned. Isla said, bangs, yeah, right. Bob said, I got my new 27-inch editing monitor hooked up so I can actually see comics. That's awesome. Yeah, I can hook this up to a computer screen, but then I've got like 3 things going at once. So, I don't know, like I would have to click here, but look there. Kyla said, woohoo. 22Q Cat said, yes, I get to meet everyone at the May meetup. I'm excited. Can't wait to see you. Bob said, makes me glad I'm retired. Sana said, poop, poop. So my Turbo channel is getting all the upgrades going, right? I was laughing because I uploaded a video and then I lost a subscriber. I was like, well, that happened. I shouldn't upload anything. Sana said, too bad I won't be there. I'm all the way in Florida. I'm trying to see if I can go to Keto Orlando Summit. See, you should make the trip to Keto Palooza. That's the one you should come to. Dustin said I made it safe to the post office. Bob said, yeah. And 22Q Cat said, wish you were closer, Sana. Yeah. All right, you guys, it has been an hour and I feel like I've been all over the place and my brain has been kind of crazy. So I will put everyone out of their misery and I will jump off of here. But it was great talking with everybody and I definitely miss doing this with you guys. And I will talk to you guys later and I will see you on Ready Set Keto stuff. So bye everybody. Here we go.